Hi everyone, welcome to Mrs. Pierce's online art experience. See this big old wave behind me here? This is Japan's most famous piece of artwork. It was created over 200 years ago by a man who called himself an old man crazy for art. Now that wasn't his real name. His real name is Katsushika Hokusai. If I pronounced that wrong to anybody out there, I apologize to my Japanese friends, but I tried. Anyway, he lived in Japan. Japan is an island surrounded by seas and ocean. And he painted his everyday life, what he saw. He saw a lot of water. And he saw a lot of water in different types of weather. Now this wave back here doesn't look like a calm sea to me. It looks like a very energetic, maybe tsunami happening here. The wave has a lot of power and you can feel it, you can see it. It kind of curves up like this and it's got these frothy claw-like looking wave coming down to try to crush those boats down beneath it. Now this mountain back here is Mount Fuji. We'll talk about that another day. So, are you ready to create your own Hokusai wave? I hope so. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need a piece of paper, any color, any size is fine. You're going to need any of these things. Crayons, pencils, paint, markers, whatever you have that you can draw with. All right? So, you can pause me if you want to for a minute while you go collect your supplies, and I'm going to fix my board here so that you can see what we're doing. All right, here is my trusty easel. Let me fix this. Yeah, that's pretty good, I suppose. Good enough. All right, so I am going to start with blues. Look at all those blues. You don't even have to use blue. You can use whatever color you have hanging around your house. It doesn't really matter, but you do need a couple of different shades or just a couple of different colors. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to start off with a very dark blue. And I'm going to create just a little arc, if you will. It's going to start about right here and it's going to come up like this and over. You can't see that very well. Let me make it darker. You know what? I'm just going to use black. Sorry about that, everyone. There we go. Okay, so that's our first little wave. Now the other wave, this big old sort of mean looking wave, is going to come out here on top and you're going to give it that nice arc. Let me lower this a little bit. There we go, that's better. Okay. Now from here is where you're going to draw those claws. And it's just a bunch of squiggly lines. Come over here a little bit, just kind of some crazy cool wavy line. And you can even make some more underneath it here if you want to. Maybe another couple more up here. Right? So there's the top part of the wave. Now to make it really look like a realistic wave, you have to bring in a line that is curved up. So I'm going to start about right here and I'm going to curve that up just like that. I'll slow down a little bit. You can pause me at any time too, by the way. All right. So from here, we're going to do just a couple of more little waves coming in here. Maybe take one like this and come around, and then another one coming down here That's where we're gonna sit our little boat that's getting ready to get crashed on. Put another line down here. Now our little boat is sitting right here. It's getting ready to come, it's floating down this way. And it's just like a little boat. I'm sorry, I can't really get it much closer. And there's these little guys in the boat. They're like, oh no. They're just circles. Our little guys are just circles. You can give them a little face. It's a face, believe it or not a fried egg. Let me see if I can move this a little bit closer without dropping everything on the ground. Ah, there we go. Ooh, sweet. All right. So you can add some of the frothiness up here on this wave. Can put some over here, little white caps. Okay. And now to really create that look of movement, you're going to draw some more curvy lines along this same line. And you're just going to bring it up like this. Now it looks like it's moving somewhere. You do the same thing down here. Now once I get it all outlined, I can start to add the color. Or you can just leave it like this if you want to. It's up to you. Over here we're going to draw some weird looking shapes like this. I'm not really sure what that's called. You can just call it whatever you want. Wormy looking things, maybe. Oops, sorry, my paper keeps moving around. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Ponyo, but it's a great movie. It's got a lot of Ponyo's a fish. She's a goldfish that turns into a little girl. All right, now that we got our ocean looking, hey, it looks pretty good. Now we're gonna put this Mount Fiji back here. Mount Fiji's in the background. Very iconic symbol. It's snowy of Japan. All right. Now from here, you're going to color in blues, all different shades of blues, or you can use all different shades of red, all different shades of orange. Doesn't matter to me. You can use purple and, sorry about that, and green at some different colors. But don't color the white part, because that's your white water. That's your mean white water. Sorry, I have to find the right one. All right, so here's where I'm going to just start coloring in my blues. Now I'm going to go pretty fast. You take your time. So what we made is almost like a coloring book page. So back in the day, in his lifetime, it was traditional for people to hand decorate little cards. So they would make little cards with pretty little decorations and write a little note inside and give them to family members. So if you want, you can do a little miniature version of this and give it to somebody in your house. You can put it under somebody's pillow, like a nice little surprise. Oh, sorry if I'm... Okay. Now what's great about crayons too is you can blend crayon colors. You can just color right on top of another color. Or you can keep it all separate. You can also create some little texture by just coloring in the direction that you want. So I did my mountain, little up and down, little motion there, here. These marks are going along the same curve line. Same over here. I hope you guys are coloring, because I know I am, and I am in a very strange position too. I'm like leaning over sideways on this thing. But I love you guys. I love you, and I miss you all so much. I went to my classroom yesterday to pick up a few things, and it just felt so odd not having my friends. And I'm sure I'm meeting some new friends right now from other schools. I hope so anyway. Okay, so there's the Speedy Gonzales version of that. Maybe I'll put some up here. Maybe have it come in different directions so it doesn't all look the same. All right, I'm gonna switch my colors. I'm gonna switch up to a different shade of blue. Hi, I'm back. That's me in the corner. All right, part 2, unexpected part 2. So I went ahead and filled in with a different shade of blue the areas beside that darker blue. So you can do that too. And like I said, I'm going really fast. You can slow down, pause me, stop, go eat a cookie and come back, whatever you need to do. But your finished product is gonna look really cool. While I was gone on my little break, I also added some more of these little fingers coming out of here to really give it a nice like, okay? You can do that too. I'm even going to use a third color of blue, and this time I am going to color over everything. Look, I don't even have to stay in the lines. I'm just adding more dimension with the color. I'm coloring in pretty hard too. And like I said, you can just color straight over the lines. So I'm going to do that for the whole thing, but not right now. You guys can do that on your own. All right? I said I wasn't going to do it, but now I am. All right. Again, I'm leaving my little white caps white. You can go in here and just add a little bit of blues if you want to, just kind of follow along that same wiggly line. Kind of looks cool. You don't have to do it all. Maybe add some over here. Maybe add a little wave up here. That's a pretty color. Just gonna kind of go in those little droplets. I'm gonna add some little wormy things in there. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now the boat these guys are in is yellow and greenish color. So I've got a lime green, oh, it's hard to see, color, and a golden color. So I'm going to change that to a dark green, okay? So the sides, come on. All right. I'm going to leave this little piece here in the middle of the boat, and I'm going to make it green. Well, here I am in the corner again for part 3, a very short part 3. I had a little technological challenge and a little glitch. So this is the finished piece. I colored in the background with gray to make, and I colored it at an angle to make it look like it's raining, storming. And then up in the corner here, I added a little Japanese signature. It's called a chop, and inside the signature there, they have characters for their letters. So you can either make up some Japanese letters. I do not know how to write or read Japanese, so I just made something up. Or you can put your own initials in there. It is completely up to you. So I hope you enjoyed the great wave, and I'll see you next time. Bye.